Be honest. Do you ever feel like you're stuck? Like you want to get things done, but you just keep putting them off? You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Everyone knows that feeling, but trust me, it's not your fault. Or at least not entirely your fault. We all have told ourselves that we would start exercising tomorrow, learn after school, or work for our business later. But it didn't happen. Neither today, tomorrow, nor the next week. But why is that? Our brain is wired to seek out quick rewards because, in evolutionary terms, immediate gratification often meant survival. Social media, junk food, video games, and short form content like TikToks or Reels hijack this system by providing instant pleasure with minimal effort. But the only one profiting from this form of gratification is the companies abusing our human nature while damaging us. Work just seems hard because it doesn't grant instant gratification, and we often prefer to do the easy, quick things. But trust me, once you realize how easy it is to start, you will never behave like this again. Discipline is about consistently choosing long-term growth and responsibility over short-term comfort and distractions, like eating healthy food instead of a Big Mac. Think back to when you last put off a task you had or wanted to do. You felt the urge that it was necessary and probably stressed yourself for days if you should do it or not. You probably thought, this is way too hard, I'll never reach the goal. But this is most people's problem. We only think of the difference between now and the result. It seems way too overwhelming because we ask ourselves, how should I ever be able to speak Spanish like a local when I can't even roll the R? Where am I going to start? Or how am I ever going to be able to have a six-pack when I'm at 20% body fat? It just seems impossible. This is where most people quit before they even start. But the truth is, starting is the hardest part, not the actual task. Have you ever told yourself, I'll just check TikTok for a second, and suddenly you're deep into a 2-hour rabbit hole watching a dog dance to techno? Yeah, same. This is where the 5-second rule comes into play. Simply count down from 5 to 1, and the moment you reach 1, take action. Close that app, stand up, or start the task. Or try it the next time you are laying in bed and have been hitting that snooze button for the 5th time. Count from 5 to 1 and jump out of bed. Your brain won't have time to argue. In simple words, manipulate your brain by setting a very short time limit. Let's try it together. If you are sitting right now, I want you to stand up at 1. Start counting in your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, now you know how to use it. Another popular method that helps you stop procrastinating is the 2-minute method. Tell yourself to just work 2 minutes, and you will most likely work longer. For instance, you want to start doing sports. Set yourself a goal of running for 2 minutes. Spoiler alert, once you start, you'll probably keep going, because suddenly, it's not that bad. You see, the work itself is not the problem, it is the fear and pain of starting. This also activates the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain hates unfinished tasks and thrives for the dopamine of continuing the work. See, you have rewired your brain from craving easy, useless dopamine to actual helpful dopamine in just a few minutes. These methods feel productive in the moment, but they are short-term solutions. The habit stacking method, on the other hand, is a long-term game. Following this method, you add new habits to existing habits to build a new routine over a few days or weeks. Let me give you an example. Every time you brush your teeth, you do 10 push-ups afterwards, or work for 10 minutes. To boost your efficiency, increase your workload gradually. Add 10 push-ups or 10 extra minutes of work in the second week, then another 10 in week 3. You get the idea. In just 3 weeks, you will have built a routine with a level of effort you never thought possible. Remember, making progress is more important than perfection. This is also part of Kaizen, a Japanese philosophy meaning continuous improvement. It focuses on making small, consistent changes over time that lead to massive long-term progress. If you only improve yourself 1% every day for a year, you will be 37 times better than on day 1. Well, theoretically, but you get what I mean. The keyword starting sums all of these and other methods up. Just start and work for a few minutes. Yes, it is as simple as that. The next time you catch yourself overthinking your task, let's say when you are trying to learn a new language, just stop overthinking and immediately open the language guide or app and learn for just 5 minutes. By doing multiple tasks every day, some regarding our goal and some not, you will instantly feel more productive. This is where productivity momentum starts to kick in. You become more productive simply by feeling productive. It's like a domino effect. The more progress you make, the easier it gets to keep going. Now to finish this off, I've got a very simple task for you. Think of one specific task you have been procrastinating for a longer time, but know that needs to be done. Take just 2 minutes and spend it on this task. and you'll realize that the hardest part is already behind you. Also use the 5-second technique to start right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get to work.